My trade reports for Thursday, the 16th of July. Two trades taken, one on NQ, one on gold. Let's get right back to it. So one trade, the win on NQ was a long entry. Here is the thought for the day. We can see the 1 minute structure shift here where we have a change, we have pullback and a break just right here. So basically my thesis was to watch this bullish leg. Considering this is an extreme of that structural that structure, this demand held, and after from there we created these microstructures, change of internal through here, then we have anticipated boss. In this trade I was when the boss of internal happened. My entry confirmation was we retraced into discount, this demand held, created created a bunch of sell side wicks to take. We have a tiny little sweep of internal of these little wicks right here, and now we engulf supply. I started to watch this supply that got disrespected. We tapped into the POI, held the demand held, and after we have this displacement candle. Now I put a limit order once this candle closed, even though we didn't go just right above this demand, holding all these candle down, because I could see on Bookmap that the power has shifted as well as volume. Volume has increased on this candle up, which actually tagged me into the trade. Targeting all these equal highs into this level, and that was 1 to 4, which was achieved. Here's the additional information if needed. Very quickly, the trade number 1 on gold. This is my view for the day. So I was looking at either we break below previous day low, or we have a change of character on 1 minute, 5 minute. We get into the extreme of the 5 minute structure, but from there we started to step down. Since we held below open POI, I decided to look for shorts, considering we were holding all these supplies unless liquidity was the draw. Once we started to displace down. I created some form of a structure. So, for example, this would be break, retracement, another break. Now, even though we were in the premium, no, discount of this micro leg, I decided to target the equal lows that were in previous day low area. All these lows I wanted to target, and targeted also these lows a bit further down the way. This wasn't an A plus SEBA as noted here. So basically, I got tagged in right after this displacement candle, displacing this demand. We displaced through straight away. I wanted to jump onto the train, considering this is not equal enough for me to be afraid of, and because this POI was already mitigated, the volume is over up there. I put myself on break even after this displacement big candle. I was hoping this freshly created supply will hold, considering there is not much liquidity about to be taken. However, as you can see, I got kicked out break even, and thankfully it was the right decision for me to make, because the price actually swept the internal that created along this little chop. So thankfully it was just a break even trade, and it was again one from two. So for the day I ended up in green. Um, and I would close off my reporting with this. Thank you again for looking and reviewing my trades. I really appreciate you, Briar.